Hi everybody, and welcome to True Wants, where here we try to help you make that decision if it's going to change from a want to a need. If you are new to my channel, I really hope you will choose to subscribe. It's free and it's easy. It's the red button you'll see right underneath this video. If you press it and it turns gray, you're in. It's that simple. There's also a bell beside that subscribe button that I always recommend that you press. It's called the notification bell. And what ends up happening is YouTube will notify you just once that I have uploaded a brand new video. I do upload a lot, and sometimes my videos are time sensitive, so I don't want you to miss out. So make sure to press that subscribe button, ring the bell, and you'll be all set. Also in that same area, there is a thumbs up. It's important on the YouTube platform that if you're enjoying the content of a creator, to please take a second to hit that thumbs up. Supposedly it helps us grow on the YouTube platform. So I'm thanking you in advance for that thumbs up. All right, finally, today I got my third Boxycharm order, but this was my first order. It took the longest time for me to get the tracking down. There's a little disappointing news in this one, something that I ordered, and I'll get to it when I get to it, that it didn't come in the right condition, let's put it that way. Okay, again, really excited that they are starting to ship these separately. Again, it comes in the full brown box. I love that they're shipping this stuff separately because you're not waiting for your actual monthly box to get your add-ons. And this one, I had a credit on this one for $25 because of a lot of mishaps and stuff that was happening with Boxycharm in my account. All my accounts for all of my boxes are personal. None of them are coming to True Wants. They don't know that I have a YouTube channel or any of that, and I pay for all my boxes. So this was one that I knew I had this credit. So the day that was the choice day was crazy. I don't know if you guys remember. And the choices, and then there was a delay and you weren't able to get your products into the cart. And if you got them into the cart, you couldn't check out. It was crazy. So I finally, and because I had that $25 credit, I knew exactly what I wanted. So I was going to get in and get out. And it ended up being 3 or 4 hours later that I was able to get in, and the items that I wanted, I think majority of them I got lucky and they were still sitting in the cart or were able to be put in the cart. So was really happy about that. But like I said, if I didn't have that $25 credit, I wouldn't have even gone back in later in that day. I found I was spending so much energy just to get an order. It was crazy. Anyways, so what ended up happening was I think I spent over $60-something, but I had a $25 credit, and with pop-up you have to have at least $25 to and I was planning on only doing one order, so I put everything that I wanted in this one order. And then you always have to make sure that you order more than, so that when you take the $25 off, you don't fall below that 25, because during pop-ups they charge you for shipping. They don't with add-ons, which I don't understand what the difference is. And if anybody knows the difference between a pop-up sale and an add-on sale at Boxycharm, please share with me in the comments so that we can all learn, because I really don't know what the difference is and why they charge shipping on the pop-up and they don't charge shipping on the add-ons. It's something that I really would love to know. So the one item that I really could not wait to get my hands on was, this one was sneak peeked right away from the get-go. And I was so impressed with the OFRA palette that we got in our boxes that was exclusive to Boxycharm, that when I saw a second one, I really wanted to get my hands on it. Also, OFRA was having some amazing deals and sales on their site. So I wanted to find out more about their products, because their highlighters, I swear by. I think there has not been one dud in any one that I have tried. So when I have the opportunity to try more products from a brand that there's 1 or 2 items that I really like, and we have it available to us at discounts on Boxycharm, it's phenomenal. But a lot of these sites have their own deals also. So if we get to try the products through Boxycharm and then sign up for their emails on their site, we can take advantage of their sales as well. So this one I could not wait to get my hands on. So this was called the Boho Pro. And I was a little hesitant because the colors that they were showing on the site were different than what I saw when I opened my palette, which pleasantly surprised me. And also there was someone on Instagram that posted this, and I saw the colors a little bit more up close, like way after I placed my order. So they ended up getting their package whichever time they ordered theirs, and I was so happy. So I'm, like I said, I was like hesitant, but I knew I wanted it, but I wasn't sure about the colors, so I was happy that the colors ended up being what I wanted them to be. Anyways, this is a $24 item on Boxycharm, but it's $99 value on OFRA. So they're saying it's called Boho Pro Palette. It says will give you those earthy vibes in this mixed face palette of warm essentials, creating looks that will be envy of sunsets with the ease to carry compact palette, perfect for traveling from Fiji to Ibiza. It's crazy. So then the colors that are in here, they're saying are a metallic rust copper in essential. There's one that's called Sublime. It's a purple, a plum purple with shimmer gold flakes. The brown is a matte warm tone brown. Bohemian is a metallic neutral brown, and Divine is a metallic warm bronze. Country Road is a matte creamsicle in orange, which is made me say I gotta have this. And then Bark is a matte cool tone, and then the French Mocha matte neutral. Now the blushes that are in here, one is called Raisin, which is a warm brown with a slight sheen. But Charm, which is a matte peach, is what said a natural peach, which is what I said, okay, at least there's one blush I know I'll wear. And then the highlighters in here, one of them is Rodeo Drive, which is 100% one of my, I think my first wins from their highlighter section. And then the other one is a mini from Blissful, which is another one that I really, really enjoy. So the fact that it's all in one palette made me really, really happy. They also had a bronzer in here, which I wanted to try, but they also had the banana powder, which if you're watching my channel ever, you know that's my number one. I've been using their banana powder, their solid banana powder for years, and it is something you will see on my face every single day. It is bar none the best. All right, so let's open it up so you guys can see everything that I saw. So there is a mirror on the inside here, and it also has a really great safety shield that covers the entire it's like a good safety shield. Like, do you see it has like a lip to it and everything? It's fantastic. So this is what this looks like here. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. And I will do the swatching of this now. But the names and everything about the palette, nothing on this is written on the inside here, but they do have these little areas here where you're able to pop the actual item out. So to me, if this is something that maybe these colors aren't for you, they probably have colors on their website that you would be able to purchase as singles, and then just take these out and put the colors that you want in here. Because to have these palettes are fantastic. I don't care if you're traveling or you're just at home, you pull out one of these and your whole face is on one palette. It just makes life so, so easy. But the names and everything that I mentioned earlier are on the back here. Okay, so, and it has a really heavy magnetic seal. So excited. Okay, all right, the first two colors that I'm going to swatch are the two blushes. So this one, they said that we read earlier was the one that's that matte peach, and then this one they're saying is the raisin. So it's actually really, really pretty. I thought it would be more of a purpley type of color, so I really wasn't sure. I'm going to re-swatch this guy here so that it shows up better for the camera, so you guys can at least see the colors. Is that not gorgeous? So, so pretty. All right, let me just wet this so I can just take the swatches off. And then I have a dry towel right beside me. All right, and then right underneath, they have the banana powder, which I've showed you a million times. And then they have a small little guy in Blissful. So let me do the small highlighter. This is Blissful, and this is the one that was Rodeo Drive. See the difference? So, so beautiful. And these two, if you have never had the opportunity to try an OFRA highlighter, a lot of times they're in the add-on section, you know, in Ipsy, and I created such an arsenal of them, and each one, like I said, is more beautiful than the next. They have ones that have a white undertone, a gold undertone, a rose gold undertone. They're just beautiful, but they last all day. They're not powdery. They stay where you put them. They're just, if you've never tried a highlighter that you've enjoyed, the OFRA ones by far to me are the highlighter gods. All right, then I'm going to take the top three eyeshadows, and like I said, this is new to me except for in the other palette, that we got from, and I was so impressed with that. I had to get another palette. This is beyond stunning. Look how dark the colors are on my fingers and how beautiful they swatched. There's no powdery, there's no skipping, it's just beautiful. All right, And then we're going to do the next 3 eyeshadows. And there's one color in here, which is this last one here, which is the one I could not wait to get. So these are these 3 here. Yeah, they're just beautiful. Just beautiful. Look at this. And those are those there. Stunning, stunning, stunning. And so now we just have to swatch the big bronzer. And then there's 2 dark shades here that I think can also be used as eyeliners, or if you need to help with your brows. So this is the bronzer shade. I'll just do it right alongside here. Just gorgeous. Is that not stunning? Stunning. And then the 2 dark shades we'll do next. And I'm seeing, and you'll know better when you put a brush in, but I don't remember any kick up or anything with these, and just beautiful. So those definitely can be used as liners as well as for your eyebrows. Stunning, stunning, stunning. Even more beautiful in person than what they showed online, because I was hesitating. And then I said, for $24, because I had that credit, I said, if it's a dud and it's not for me, then okay, you know, I have a channel, I can pass it along and so on and so forth. But this is like perfection, perfection. So if you see this one again in the next add-ons, it's called Boho. It's an absolute win. Okay, the next one was one that, it's from Ciate London. It's their bamboo bronzer, and I love Ciate London. Every product that I've tried of theirs, I have really enjoyed. So when I saw that they had bronzers available that were potentially going to be in our boxes, I held off and I said, I'm going to wait and so on and so forth. And I said, you know what? They had it on for $9. I said, I'm going to grab it because there were 3 colors. I wasn't sure which color I was going to get, and the boxes were coming after the add-ons, the pop-up opened, and usually I hold out, but on this one I said I'm going to put it in. And I ended up putting it in, and I chose it in the shade called Aruba Island. Ironically, that's the shade that showed up in my box, and it was totally destroyed. I mean destroyed, the one that came in my Boxycharm box. Literally, it was everywhere. It was just an absolute nightmare to clean up and everything like that. So I wrote to them, I took the picture, I did everything. Immediately they wrote back, which was the fastest I've ever had a Boxycharm respond. And they said they would set up an order and they're gonna send out a new one. I never got any information after that. I'm gonna have to follow that up because I have had no tracking, nothing on that one order for the replacement. So it was, like I said, I decided that I would get this, and ironically, the color that showed up in my box that was destroyed was the color that I chose for myself in my add-ons, which was what I would be showing you right now, except that came just as destroyed as the one that I got in my box. Maybe it's this shade, but I've seen other girls open up their bamboo bronzers from Ciate London with the gorgeous little tie and everything, and they were in perfect condition, but I haven't seen anyone open up this dark shade of Aruba. So if you got Aruba, the color Aruba Island in your Ciate London, and it was in good condition, please share with me with the comments down below, because now I'm gonna have to write to them again that now I have another destroyed of the exact same item, which is mind-boggling to me. So my mind is saying maybe all the ones that they got in that shade were just duds from the get-go, because nothing else was damaged in the box. But as soon as I opened it up, I saw the powder starting to show up on a bunch of things, and I said, oh, I've seen this before. It's gonna happen to me. So if you got it and you're enjoying it, I'm happy. But if you got it and it was just as destroyed as mine was, and it was in the color Aruba, please, like I said, share with me in the comments down below. All right, the next one is from a brand that I could not wait to get my hands on. This is a brand that also I've been really impressed with. It's a little bit higher end. It's called Smith&Cult. This is the box that it came in. This is the shade that I chose for myself, and it is in Coral Peach. And if you know me, I love my peaches. So this one is called the Hydragloss High Pigment Lip Gel. This I only paid $6 for, and it is a $20 value. I have tried, the nail polishes are gorgeous in this as well as their foundation is, I enjoyed. I like this brand, but it is a higher end brand. And this one says it has an elastic gel formula that packs a pigment of punch and delivers intense shine. It's long lasting, it's moisturizing, and it's bleed proof. You get all the color and all the shine. Like I said, I paid $6 for a $20 item. And this says it's a nourishing, raw, squalene butter that melts at your skin's temperature to create a soft, nourished lip. It has rose water that keeps your lips hydrated. It has a gel base that keeps your color in place all day and feels surprisingly lightweight. It has an addictive vanilla mint scent, and it's vegan and cruelty-free. I was so excited that they had Smith&Cult. And this, you just have to, I don't smell what they're saying, the vanilla scent, but maybe it's more when you place it on. But the applicator that is on here was a little bit hard to get out, which is great, so it doesn't allow it to come out. It's really, really goopy, but it also has a really unique shape to it. It's almost like a triangle. I don't know if it's the camera's catching it or not, but there's like, it's really almost, it goes from fat to thin, but then whitish again, but it has that little bit of a tip at the top, which makes it really easy to go into the Cupid's bow. And this is really, really a beautiful, beautiful color. Really pretty. It would be nice with this whole, it's perfect. Really, really happy. All right, the next item that I got was from MAC Cosmetics. And this one, I could not wait to get my hands on because this is some of their newest packaging. And as you know, I love MAC, and every day of the week, I've been buying MAC for many, many years for $19. So when you see me do an unboxing, it's very rare that I will not choose a MAC lipstick. I'm gonna try to hold off. It's like brushes at this point with me. And this is the one that's called Love Me Lipstick and Give Me Fever. And this is a love at first swipe. It's a fall in love with an argan oil infused formula that delivers an instant hint of a powerful color and an all-day moisture. It is a true color gelled system of ultra refined pure pigments. It evenly will disperse bright, smooth color for a high impact with one swipe payoff. It is a combination of lightweight oils and specialized waxes that makes this lipstick feel luxurious. It's super silky, barely there. It is an ultra gliding formula that lays down beautifully in a thin film with a creamy and conditioning texture. It is weightless feel and a satin soft finish. And it says, Love Me Lipstick Loves You Back. So like I said, I paid $6. And this one was a $21 lipstick. And usually the lipsticks that I bought at MAC and even ones that I bought in the pop-ups before were always $19. But this is the gorgeous, and I knew with Give Me Fever, it was gonna be one of these gorgeous, gorgeous, like really beautiful. So I'm gonna do one swipe because that's what they said, there are one swipe. And then what I'll do right underneath it is I'll do what I normally do, which is make it a little bit darker because I have a tendency when I put lipstick on, I never do one swipe. So I don't know why I closed this. So that's the one swipe, and that's when you do it multiple times. Really, really, really beautiful. Really, really beautiful. But the packaging on MAC are these bullets are just everything. And I've never had one that had this beautiful, beautiful packaging. So really happy to get that. The next one was one that I saw a couple of girls who get PR showed this product, and it made me think of the product that I had been loving from, and I told all you guys about it, and a lot of you guys were able to pick it up on the last add-ons because I got it in my box. I don't even know which one, but it was a Boxycharm box, and it was from the brand called Touch and Soul, and it was this fantastic formula that was a smoothing primer, but it had a gel texture to it. It was very cooling, and it just was fantastic. And I didn't want to get a second one because they come in these large containers, and I always like to try new products. So I felt there was enough in that jar, and then I started kicking myself that I didn't get a backup of it because I seemed to be gravitating towards that primer almost on a daily basis. But then when I saw one of the girls who gets PR open this up, I said, you know what, this looks pretty close to it, and I'm gonna want it to always try something new, so I was gonna get this instead of buying a backup of the Touch to Soul. And this one I paid $12 for on Tula's website. This is a $34 value. It's called the BrightenUP Smoothing Primer Gel. And it says it's a brighter, smoother looking skin is here with a yuzu pack silicone free, and the other one was silicone free also. Face priming gel. It is non-comedogenic formula that grips your makeup without clogging pores, plus it bursts onto skin, creating an instant cooling and refreshing sensation. So the bullet points on this are that it grips your makeup, it's non-comedogenic, which means it won't clog your pores, it helps brighten your skin, it smooths the appearance of your skin, it's silicone free, and it helps calm the look of irritation. And when I opened it up, and I try to open up everything because exactly for the reason that it would have been a nightmare out here if I opened up and there was any damaged product. But it looks like it has that same type of consistency. The one from Touch and Soul is not a yellow color, it is a pinky color. And this doesn't have any scent to it at all, but the consistency looks very similar too. So, and Tula usually has like a lot of amazing skincare ingredients in it. And yeah, it goes on, and the cooling sensation, same thing. And what's unbelievable about this is the most beautiful thing is a silicone finish on a primer. The negative with silicone for me, because I'm you know, an oily skin girl or a combo at this point, but it also clogged my pores and I ended up with breakouts. So as beautiful as it went on, it was causing more havoc than it was worth for my foundation primer. Because my skin just didn't enjoy it. So a little bit of silicone is good, but when a whole thing, because the first primer that I ever used was from Smashbox, and it was that silicone primer, and that's how I got introduced to primers. But this feels like, and even nicer than a silicone primer, but very similar too. And it has this cooling effect, and it is just fantastic. So I think I did good. So it was due to someone getting PR that I learned about this product. Otherwise I wouldn't have seen it at all. I love watching the people that get PR because that opens up my eyes to, and especially if they get it before we get the add-on choices or things like that, because anytime someone can show you, be it if they purchased it or it was sent to them, a product, and tell us a little bit about it, it's a win-win. So really, really happy that, because I said, if the person that I watched didn't get this in their PR, this wouldn't be sitting here and I wouldn't have purchased it, I wouldn't have known about it, and I wouldn't have looked for it on the add-ons, because there's so much, the pop-up, there's so much, it's crazy. This is a repurchase for me. This is an absolute steal. If you see any body butters, or yeah, this is their body butter from Korres, any of their lotions, or they're just divine. And this is called the Elasti Smooth Body Butter. This is a 4.3. I already got this in the exact same scent. It's called Basil Lemon. This is normally $24. I used to wait always for the Korres that went on sale at HSN, and I would get all these kits. And I had the opportunity to try a lot of their fragrances, and all of them are fantastic. And it's such a fantastic company. It's a lot of their products are made like through like in an apothecary way, and it's a Greek company. It's just a really good brand. And this one says it's a rich, luxurious body butter that quenches parched skin and improves skin elasticity and firmness for younger, healthy looking skin. I'm a girl that loves body lotions, and for me, I go through them as much as I go through hand cleansers and hand creams. So when I'm able to get a full-size body butter for $6, that's a $24 value. To me, it's an absolute win, and especially when it's from a brand that I know and enjoy. So wanted to make sure that you guys knew about that as well. And that's everything that I got in my first Boxycharm order that came last. So really happy to have this, and I'll only be able to play, but everything that I got in here, I'm more than ecstatic that it is now here, because you never know, you know, where it's always, unless we've had the opportunity to see someone else, like I said, open it and play with it, you don't know until someone takes the time to swatch it or gets it and shows you that it's the consistency and things, and then it gives you a little bit of a flavor that you're able to make a more educated decision in the pop-up, because, or in the add-ons, because there's so much products, so many products that I get in my boxes that it blows my mind that I'm still purchasing in these add-ons as well as flash sales, because no matter how much I choose to purchase, which is to me a lot, I'm always in shock that there's always more that intrigues me and I want to be able to get, and I also want to be able to share with you guys. So as always, you know how much I enjoy that you guys take any time out of your day that you choose to spend it with me here, so thank you. Please share in the comments if these products, if you receive them, because I'm getting mine pretty late. So if you've received them and had a chance to play with them, or if some of these were on your wants list too, I would love to know. And already, you know, we're going to be dealing with the next month of boxes that are coming. So I'm just, it is such a treat for me to be in the States, to be able to have access to all of this. And I feel for my Canadian girls that, you know, we don't have access to a lot of this, and definitely not at these prices. So I know I'm blessed, and I know I'm really, really excited to have this. And now to have a channel to share it with you guys just is icing on the cake. So take care, everybody. Continue to stay safe so that we can all stay well. And I'll see you all soon in my next video. Take care, and bye-bye for now.